Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be talking about yet another team in Lucknow Super Giants, a franchise which has come in for 2 years and done a very good job. Uh, what we have seen and what we know is Gautam Gambhir is no longer part of the franchise as a mentor. He's off to Kolkata, and who we see come in is Justin Langer. So there's a bit of a change in the coaching management. I think JT has done well with Australia. He's led them to multiple titles. He led them to the T20 World Cup. So I think that's a very good fit for Lucknow in terms of their coaching setup. We will go into straight away into their squads. The purse remaining is 13.15 crore, which is not that much, but they are pretty much sorted with their lineup. I think I see the first 11 is pretty much prepared and very stable. So it's only six available slots for two overseas slots. So just getting back into how that will shape up with the news coming in, which Devdutt Padikkal is coming in and Avesh Khan's gone out. I think that's a pretty good trade there, which Lucknow has got there, because I think the number three was a bit dodgy last season. We had a lot of chopping and changing. So we see someone like a Padikkal who's had a very good Vijay Hazare Trophy right now in the form of his life coming in to this team. I think it's good for both parties because, again, Rajasthan Royals weren't able to clarify um, Devdutt Padikkal's role, and here he has a clear role at number three. I think there will be a toss up between him and Deepak Huda as to who gets that spot. But I think all in all, it looks a very settled lineup. I see KL Rahul and Quinton de Kock opening the batting. I think Carl Mays will miss out, but he did have a really good IPL. But looking at Quinton de Kock's form, he's been very good in the World Cup, so I think he will get the nod ahead. And then you have a very strong middle order of Nicholas Puran, Ayush Badoni, Krunal Pandya. So that is pretty much the core of that middle order, and I think that's a very powerful middle order. With if you bring in Marcus Stoinis in as well, who can bat and bowl, I think this is a very strong core there. And then if you move on to the bowling, I think they have Ravi Bishnoi, who's a very good spinner. India is probably India's premier bowler at the moment, and then Amit Mishra brings in the experience, which is good to see. And then you'll have some very good bowlers who we may have known about. Mohsin Khan, who had a very good breakthrough IPL left arm seamer. Mark Wood, pretty much the English bowler, who will be there overseas. And Navinul Haq, as you can see, how well he's done for Afghanistan, will be part of that bowling group. I think if I was to look at what they need, I feel they still need a replacement for a Mark Wood, because I don't think he'll give you the whole season. So I think what they can do is look into the market and get someone like an Azari Joseph, West Indian quick, who's pretty much knows the conditions, because the Lucknow pitch is very slow and it's pretty much like how the pitches in West Indies. So I think he'll be a very good fit. And Madhu Shankar could be another one. Had a great World Cup for Sri Lanka, so I see them looking at him as a youngster and a long-term project. I think with Avish Khan leaving, they need to fill that hole in. I do see someone like Harshal Patel, who Lucknow could go for. Very good bowlers, bowls the ball into the pitch, slow bowls on that slow pitch. I think he'll be a no-brainer to go for. Otherwise, I think they look very much settled. There's some names which they could go for. The Indian quick Shivam Mavi, who's a pretty good bowler there. So I think they may have a look at that, and possibly another hard hitting all rounder, maybe an Indian. If Deepak Huda does not click, then you can have like a Shah Rukh Khan into come and bat and at about 6 and 7 and finish off the game. So I think it's a pretty much a well-run team. They've done really well. I think they've kept their core, which is the key. And I do see this team. I think they finished fourth last in the last one. I do see them in the top four, and I think they'll probably have a very good auction. I think their think tank and the way JT thinks, I think that will that will be the key to them playing. Another thing is Amit Mishra in that pitch again. What Lucknow, the Ekna ground is pretty much one of the bigger grounds in India, so the spinners will play a big part. So I think those spinners, which where you have Krunal Pandya, you have Amit Mishra and Ravi Bishnoi, I think spin will play a big part for this team here, and they will rely on that top order. I think Nicholas Puran, who had a brilliant IPL, was a surprise pick, which I got last time, and he proved himself. So I'm hoping to see more fireworks from him. But all in all, I think this is a very good team. They have maintained their squad. There's a bit of tweaking to be done. Just one or two bowlers in, and I think they should be fine. So that is Lucknow Super Giants for you. Thank you. We'll review the other teams in the next video. Have a good one.